We spend 1/3 of our entire life working. That's 90,000 hours. And a lot of people retire way too late and then realize they don't have much time left to actually live. So here are 7 more eye-opening statistics to convince you why you should consider retiring way before 65. Your full retirement age is 67. That's when you can start collecting full Social Security, and also Medicare kicks in at 65. But here is the wild part. Like, even though an earlier retirement means up to a 30% reduction in benefits, the average American retires at 62. Why is that the case? The Kipling article says there are 3 main reasons. Number 1, their own health. Number 2, a layoff. And number 3, a sick family member. Remember the first one because it's going to be important later. Like, one of my favorite instructors in dental hygiene school went through this exact thing. Like, she wasn't even 65 yet, but both of her parents' health deteriorated really, really fast during COVID. Like, her mom used to be such a huge social butterfly, like always chatting and always going out, but her hearing deteriorated and gotten so bad that she never ever wanted to leave the house. So my instructor actually had to help with everything from meals to hygiene and just being someone that her mom can talk to. And even though her course on communication style was literally one of my favorite courses ever in that class, like, she eventually had to quit, which I was really sad about. Okay, going back to the article, here is another part that really hit me. You shouldn't decide your retirement age based on life expectancy. You should actually look at health expectancy. Because life expectancy is how long you'll live, and health expectancy is how long your body is actually healthy enough to do the things you want to do. Because what's the point of retiring if you're retiring into a body that's, like, I don't know, held together by a positive attitude and vitamin D supplements? And stats say we are the most healthy up until age 63. And after 70 years old, chronic diseases starts creeping in. I've heard the story on the Retire Often podcast where someone walked the Camino Trail. And he said that you usually see 2 types of hikers. The 20-year-olds on gap years and the 60-year-olds who actually finally retired. But you know what's the sad thing? The older hikers started falling behind by day 2. And by day 5, a lot of them literally can't continue because their body just couldn't handle it. Just imagine waiting your entire life for the dream adventure and then your knees just give out. And that's not even counting family medical history. Like, if chronic stuff runs in your family, that's another reason to consider retiring early. So, you get even more good years instead of just more years. Like this video if you like the sound of that. And you know what? Later on in this video, we're gonna talk about the statistic that genuinely shocked me the most. Like, it's the one about how your job might be the thing that literally kills you after 65. But you know what? Sometimes you don't get to decide your retirement date. Your company does. People over the age of 50 has a more than 50% chance of experiencing at least one layoff. And afterwards, they will also face age discrimination when job hunting as well. And if that doesn't spark joy, subscribe for more videos to help you retire in your 30s or 40s. And you know what? My mom was the first one to get laid off when her company wasn't doing well. And she was a part-time accountant at the time. And even though she was really, really good at her job, she couldn't get hired again because she was over the age of 50. And all the younger applicants got chosen first, according to her. But you know what? In a weird way, I'm actually a little bit grateful because that job was stressing her the hell out. So much so that she would grind her teeth at night like some death metal artist. Like, her jaw was literally making her sick. And she's not alone. A study done by the American Institute of Stress says that 46% of employees say that work is their biggest source of stress. And 77% says that it hurts their mental health. Like, chronic stress does not fuck around. It weakens your immune system, it ruins your sleep, it raises your risk of chronic diseases, and literally, it speeds up aging. But you know what also sped up my aging? When I found out that we spend 1/3 of our life working. Like, hi, hello, excuse me, what? We spend this many hours doing what? Huh? That's cokie beans. Just imagine what you could do with even just a fraction of those hours if you spent them on the things that genuinely makes you happy and has nothing to do with making money. And yes, I agree, some people actually love their jobs, and I'm genuinely super, super happy for you. And at the same time, I would love it if you ask yourself, what if you could spend the same amount of time doing something you love that has nothing to do with making money? Like, what if you could travel to Japan without thinking like, oh, you know what, I should turn this into a vlog so I can write it off as an expense or get some revenue out of this? Like, what if you can just chill in the onsen all day and drink 2 mokes afterwards, Chico style? Like, is it productive? No. But would it heal your soul? Likely yes. You're more likely to suffer a fatal workplace accident after the age of 65. Workers aged 65 and above are 2.3 times more likely to die from a on-the-job injury. And even minor falls are more dangerous for older adults. Like, in hygiene school, we learned all about the special padded underwear because, you know what, one bad fall can literally impose mandatory early retirement from life onto an older adult. But you know what? I don't want you to leave this video and spiral into a existential crisis and being like, what is the meaning of work? Okay? Like, everyone's situation is different. And yes, the right time to retire is usually when you're financially and emotionally ready. But you know what? I want to push back on that a little bit. Remember when Doctor Strange said,
I'm not ready.
And Obi-Wan was like,
no one ever is.
There's something called the 1 more year syndrome. This is when people keep working 1 more year because they're scared they don't have enough, even when they actually do. So here are a few questions to help you kind of move through the emotional side of early retirement into more of the logical side. So ask yourself, do you have 25 times your annual expenses saved? Can your portfolio cover your lifestyle without dipping into the principal? And if you answered yes to both of these questions and you're scared, perhaps meeting with a financial planner, a fee-only financial planner for emotional support could be helpful. Maybe someone who can say, hey, you know what? You're actually doing good. You can do this. Because I hope everyone who's watching this gets to take that first step before life takes it away from you. Feeling a little bit more motivated to retire early? Well, check out this playlist to learn how to get there in your 30s or 40s. This one right here will help you retire early. That is my life purpose. I just want to scream on top of the ceiling to everyone, this is so cool. Do this. Hello. Roar. Okay, bye.